today with Trayvon, aka Preacher Man, as I like to call him. He's a great football player. We played intramural football together, and Trayvon, he's going to demonstrate a workout program for a football player. This is also for the online class for conditioning and program. So always, before you start, you always want to warm up. I know there's different philosophies and different ways. Things say don't stretch, it's better to stretch afterwards. But as you get older, old guys like me, it's important to get those joints. Don't look at it from a muscular standpoint. Yes, sometimes warming up will help the muscle as far as warming up and then getting the blood circulation and so forth can help you and get a better stretch. But as you get older, you have to be concerned about the joints and the ligaments and tendon and the tightness and compression onto the joint. So when you stretch, you actually help to open up and stimulate the synovial fluid, lubricate the joint, so you just don't have friction bone on bone. When you're younger, you can get away with it and so forth. So anyway, it's always important to warm up if you have to do, depending on what exercise you want to do. I like to always start with what's called passive PNF stretch. Exhale, relax, and breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale, relax, and breathe. Good. Now push a little, relax, and breathe. Push, relax, and breathe. Perfect. It's a routine, stretching routine that I've done with my clients, and it's in my book, The Therapeutic Approach to Fitness. So it's a pre-stretch to help to really get the maximum stretch and really elongate, and it'll help to restore and give you more range of motion, because as you get older, everything starts atrophying, starts weakening, starts compressing, and so you end up with kyphosis, you end up with things that are tight, other issues, and which can be a domino effect. So on this, you want your client to just be passive the whole time. Just tell them to breathe, relax, and you do all the work. There's what's called PNF stretching. So at one point, I'm gonna ask him to help me with some breathing and then relax techniques. So what I'm doing is just loosening up the hips, going the knees, the circulation, getting that fascia, getting everything. Now this is where it's PNF stretching. Your body only allows you to go so far, but when you breathe, you're going to inhale, and then on the exhale, relax and breathe at the same time. So this is a self-defense mechanism. So this is where his body naturally says protect, protect. But we can actually go further. So what you're going to do is inhale, on the exhale, relax and breathe. Good. Inhale, exhale, relax and breathe. So you take them to the furthest point, and then they think they can't go any further. But now push a little bit against me. Push and relax. Push and relax. Good. See how I went so much further? And what that does is just getting you more range of motion in a short amount of time, and you do have so much more that you're able to do that you don't think that you're capable of doing, but it actually you can. So the body will allow you to go further. That's the key, is it's helping you get that extra range of motion. So if you were to go and you want to reach for a ball or you want to do something, at least you're able to get down there without the muscle tearing or having an injury. And so it's just kind of getting the maximum stretch to get you kind of prepared. It doesn't mean that it won't happen, but it's just helping you so you're less likely to. So see, it gets the maximum optimal stretch out of that, and that's where the PNF can really help to enhance your range of motion. And so it might be a little painful, but the thing of it is that a lot of times people say, "Oh, it's painful, I don't want to do it." Well, if you're doing it right, and your body has a self-defense mechanism. So when you're stressed or afraid, you don't breathe right, your body says protect, protect. Where a lot of times what happens is it's like a cat, its hair stands up on the back. When you're stressed or afraid, you don't breathe right. Your thoughts and so forth have a lot to do with how your body is going to respond. As you see, we have so much more capability than and we limit ourselves a lot of times on what we can do. And what I was saying about when there's pain, the old saying, no pain, no gain. Well, that's true to a certain extent. Now, there's good pain and there's bad pain. I always say good pain is therapeutic. Bad pain, yeah, you don't want to do something that your body doesn't want you to do, but you want to make certain you and your client is on the same page. Okay, good. That's good little pre-stretch, post-stretch, a lot of times that I incorporate, and it helps for range of motion. So now we're gonna run the 40, or actually Trayvon's gonna run the 40. I'm gonna watch how and critique him on his technique and help him. Yeah, so we're gonna work on the 40 and also the T-test. So it's good for agility. Now on speed, what you wanna do is, everyone does it differently, but when you come out of the block, usually you have a line, okay? And what you want to do is, you want to stay, whatever stance you use, you want to try not to have wasted motion, because it's going to slow you down. Some people use starting blocks, some people, whatever you do, some people have your hand back ready, so when you come up, you bring this hand up for speed. That's the first, you don't have any wasted movement on this. So, here, and you don't want, when you come up, you don't want to come straight up. That's going to slow you down, okay? So you want to stay as low as you can, as far as you can, and then about, as you start getting, sometimes even, some people say even almost at least a third to halfway, then you're coming up and you're ready, you're exploding, you're getting down the track. And you don't want a lot of wobbling, wasted movements. You want to keep it fluid. So, you want to stay on the balls of your feet. You don't want to hit flat-footed. You never want to run flat-footed. And you want to stay tucked, more compact. So you don't want to be all over the place. You want to stay fluid the whole time. Here, as you just saw Trayvon, and back, boom, stay low. Sprint, stay, come up. And you want to cross the finish line. Don't ever quit. If you quit there, you're going to quit life. You always want to cross the finish line no matter what you do. If you're going to do something, put your heart into it. Don't half-butt things either. Today we're going to do the T-test. We're improvising. We don't have cones, so we're going to use oranges and water and energy drink. So we're going to go through the T-test. And then also we're going to go through the Pro Agility test. Pro Agility test. So what you're going to do is you're going to start here and you're going to sprint 5 yards, sprint 5 yards, and then run through. And that will be the Pro Agility test. So that gives you an idea of the Pro Agility test. Okay, the T-test, you start back here and you run to the cone, which is the orange. We're going to shuffle, and then back pedal. Okay, so that would be the T-test. So you sprint, you shuffle. Perfect. And that gives you the example of the T-test. He's doesn't have the proper shoes on today, so usually he's quick as lightning. So now the next is active stretching. I like to do like a little stretching routine from head to toe. Before you start, you always want to warm up. I know there's different philosophies and different ways. Things say don't stretch, it's better to stretch afterwards, but as you get older, old guys like me, it's important. You have to be concerned about the joints and the ligaments and tendon and the tightness and compression onto the joint. So when you stretch, you actually help to open up and stimulate synovial fluid, lubricate the joint so you just don't have friction bone on bone. there's 7 steps to getting a person on a program. First, you want to start with the needs analysis. Then you want to deal with, which deals with what type of sport, assessing the athlete, and training status of that particular person, and a physical evaluation. But number 2 is the exercise selection. So what type of selection do you want? What muscle groups, what the movement analysis of the sport. You're dealing with the structure of the exercises, and from muscle balance to also in promoting recovery. So number 3 is the training frequency. So training, is it during the season? Is it what type of load and exercise type? Is this dealing with beginners, intermediate, or advanced? So you're looking at beginners, intermediate, or advanced. And the 4th step is exercise order. So what order do you want the program? And as far as, remember, you're dealing with power. You want to start with power, you want to deal with core, and then you want to get into the assistant exercises. So push, pull, upper extremity, lower extremities. And then you're looking at load and repetition. So what type of load do you want? Do you want it at 65, 85? Is it a 1 rep max test? Looking at strength, you want to have about 85% of your workload. You want about 85%, and you want to look at like less than 6 repetitions, so 6 or less. So if you're looking at power, you're looking at 80 to 90% of your workload. So you want to do about 1 to 2 repetitions. So, and then as far as hypertrophy, you want to have, whether you're working about 65 to 85%, you're working on 6 to 12 repetitions. And then as far as muscle endurance, you're talking about around 65% of your workload. And so you're dealing with around 12 or more repetitions for muscular endurance. And then step 6 is the volume. So you're dealing with how many sets do you want to do. So you're looking at 2 to 6 for muscle strength. You're looking at, for power, you want about 3 to 5 sets. And then hypertrophy, you're looking at about 3 to 6 sets. And then for muscular endurance, you're talking about 2 to 3 sets is what you're looking at. And the last is rest. Number 7 would be rest, so period. So what are you looking at as far as like in power and power and strength and power? You're looking at 2 to 5 minutes of rest recovery time in between. If you're looking at hypertrophy, you want about 30 to 90 seconds as recovery time in between your sets. And then for muscular endurance, you're talking about 30 seconds or less. Those would be the 7 steps that you would want to go through as far as setting up a program. There's different ways of testing strength and power. So we're going to do 1 rep max. This is actually the bench press. So there's wide grip, there's narrow grip, and then there's the common grip, the normal grip. As a spotter, if you've got 2 spotters, it's great to be 1 on each side, especially for the heavy. If not, you have 1 lifter stand behind. You're going to keep your hands here close. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to do the incline chest press. So we're going to use free weights. Now, go ahead and lay back. When you're spotting someone on this, you want to have your hand at the wrist area. Some people like the elbows, but here, up here you can have control of the weight. You ready? So keep it in here tight. Good. And now let's say come right out.
I got fatigue.
Yeah.
I ain't did this in a long time.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's very important on this. Remember, when you clean, you don't want to throw your back. You end up with injured bulging disc, herniated disc, so forth. So you always want a nice little, have your support. That's, keep this curve in your back. Keep your lumbar nice and curved. Keep your knees bent, keep your butt underneath. Now, chest up, head up. All in motion. Your chest. Get it underneath you. Up and down. Back down, same position. So I'm here at the film room. This is our workstation. Cool Joe over here, he's helped me with the football for online conditioning. So I'm gonna consolidate the whole program. I've got a lot of footage from the filming at the rec center. There's a lot of different programs that you can design for each individual. So from periodization, which you can deal circuit training, dealing with, you're working targeting different body parts while you're still moving. So you're keeping your heart rate up, keeping your training zone. So you're doing, while you're resting one particular area, you're also then working another area. Finish triceps, okay? So why not, you're resting your triceps, sit here and do some abdominal work, do some core work. So instead of wasting time, so you're being more productive, and you're just targeting different areas and you get your workout and get a lot more in a short amount of time. So there's different types of programs, from targeting back and biceps, or chest and triceps, or upper extremities one day, lower extremities next. So there's plenty of different programs, but here's some exercises that you can just see as far as proper technique, which is very important, making certain that you're not putting pressure out onto ligament, tendons area. You want it over the belly of the muscle. You don't want to put pressure out onto the joints. Incorporate stretching, like I said. So stretching will help be more agile, so you're not just getting too muscle bound and so forth. So is open up these shoulders, open up your vertebrae, get tight and compress the muscles. So what this is doing is opening up and decompressing and getting like a traction to help to open up the spine area. It's important to have flexibility, strength, and so forth. So yeah, every program's different. Just finishing up. I'm graduating. This is my last class, so moving on to next phase of life. So thanks to Cool Joe for helping me with the project, been a success, and he won a best cinematographer in the which he does, working hard. We're all working hard to get better, learning, growing, and he did really well. So it's great to see. So anyway, take care. God bless.